Well, tonight we're going to talk to somebody from the band Tenfold, and I know that they're doing a benefit concert at the House of Blues Anaheim, and all the proceeds are going to go to St. Joseph's Cancer Center, and this is something that's near and dear to you, isn't it, Bryant?
Yeah, I lost my mom years ago to breast cancer, and it's one thing that I really push every year is the Powder Puff race. It's an off-road race for all female drivers and crew members, and it's, losing someone to cancer is we don't have a cure for it yet. So anything I can do to help promote, to raise money, raise, awareness, to get out there and do what you can for the walks and everything like that, and, I'm going to help promote. And some of my buddies from high school, actually, way back in the day, we're in a band called Tenfold, and they're back now. And John Bain is the lead singer, and John just recently lost his father to cancer, and they're getting ready to do a show at House of Blues in Anaheim, and I just want to get John out there to talk a little bit about the show and everything like that. And John, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Hey, John, welcome to Speed Scene Live.
Thank you very much for having me. I greatly appreciate this opportunity, you guys. I really do.
It's a pleasure. I know Bryant has done so much for different charities. He's in fact, one year he went on like a 5K walk on his crutches, which was crazy. But he does stuff all the time to help people. And tonight he said, let's give some publicity to this event because he likes the fact that you guys are helping out cancer research.
Yeah, and I do appreciate that, and just like Brian said, I lost my father about a month and a half ago now, and specifically we're at St. Joe's, and I know Brian also has a fond feeling for them as well. And when the opportunity came about for us to headline a show at the House of Blues of Anaheim coming up here on April 28th, I just said, let's do something good with it, and let's put the proceeds of the ticket sales to the St. Joseph Center, and see what we can do with this. And so I was also fortunate to hook up with John Easdale from DRAMARAMA, and he's agreed to come up and do some of the classic DRAMARAMA hits, such as some of those good old anything songs. And we're just going to try to put on a great show and really hope we can pack the place and help support a great cause.
How much are the tickets?
Actually, right now we have special discounted tickets at tenfoldband.com for $10. I mean, that's nothing to see some good bands and to donate at the same time and to go to a great venue. So, again, at tenfoldband.com, we got tickets for $10 right now, and you could also go to livenation.com, and they have some pre-sale, and they have tickets at $12 and $15.
Hey, Brian, House of Blues Anaheim's an incredible place to see a band.
I'm going to make an appearance back in Orange County.
Wait a minute. Aren't the warrants still valid?
No, I am. I actually, I'm going to have my kids there. I think, it's an all-ages show, and I've been talking to John about it, and, I'm really excited. It's something that, it's not only just my friends from growing up. I mean, John, we've known each other for, 15 years? Easy?
Yeah, at least.
And it's also, Jason Cass, who is one of the guitarists in the band. His mother also has had cancer, and she's doing great now, and it's all of us. It's just, the cancer affects everybody. And it's what we can do to, raise money. It doesn't matter if it's a dime, it's a nickel, it's a dollar. It doesn't matter. It's just raising the money to get out there, and hopefully someday, it might not be in our lifetimes, but maybe our kids' lifetimes, we see a cure to this disease.
Well, and this is the way that people make things happen, and is by coming together and really putting out an effort. And what a great way to do it, by going and seeing a great band like Tenfold and having a good time, and the money goes to a great cause.
Now, where's St. Joe's Hospital that you're doing this for?
St. Joe's is in Orange, in the city of Orange, in Orange County, California, and they're pretty big player in the cancer suite, across the nation. I'll tell you what, being with my father the last few weeks of his life, and pretty much spending almost every waking moment at St. Joe's, from their oncology unit to their ICU unit to their telemetry unit and the oncology offices across the street from the main hospital. I can't rave enough about this place, how just incredibly caring they were, how on top of it they were, and it just makes my decision super easy on what I want to do when I want to help out and how I can do so. So
Now, how did you get John Easdale from Dramarama involved? I mean, that back in the day, that was a huge band, and unfortunately, they had a horrific breakup. How'd you get them involved?
It's funny because back in 1987, my very first concert as a young teenager was Dramarama at UCI over there in Irvine. And it kind of spurred me to get into music. And so about 3 or 4 years ago, I ran into and met John Easdale at an event. And lo and behold, I was talking about it to a friend of mine, and my friend said, I know John. He's a good friend of mine. And so from there, I was able to kind of develop a email relationship with John. And we've just launched a new album last year. And during that time, I had approached John to see if he wanted to do a little bit of collaboration. Our schedule just never hooked up. And then when this event came to mind, I just said, you know what, I would love to get get someone involved that that has some type of presence, or just anybody that we can just get involved and make it bigger than we can, than just us. That would be great. And John was a pleasure to work with to get the logistics done and get this confirmation. He's a great guy, and I'm looking so forward to getting up there. And it's almost like a bucket list for me, because this is kind of one of the reasons I got into music. So I'm very excited about this show, and I wouldn't put Dramarama down yet. I know there's some stuff happening in the works there, so you might be seeing their name popping up again soon.
Wow, that'd be great. Brian, I'm surprised that you've never been in a band. I mean, you've raced so many different types.
I'm actually like on TENFOLD's first album. I'm like the second or third name thanked.
Really?
I was kind of a roadie. And, I was thinking about John Bain right now, talking about, it was his first show singing Dramarama, and I'm like, didn't I hook up Offspring? Didn't Noodles from Offspring walk out in a TENFOLD shirt because he was my neighbor? And I got that out in Vegas, I believe, right?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Is there any chance that there's a possibility that Brian Layton could be up on stage with a cowbell?
There you go.
No.
I'm sure we can make something happen.
He come out with bottles of water.
Yeah. You guys want the full, like, the roadie, like on Saturday Night Live, the old one, they have the, what happens with Chris Farley runs out, the microphone stand foul or whatever.
Right.
But I will be there for sure, though, and I'm excited to see, my friends from junior high and high school, the great band, TENFOLD's always been something really near and dear to my heart from back in the day. I still have the old CD, and I listen to it all the time, and, I'm really excited about going to a live show and, everybody getting together with TENFOLD and raising some money.
And where can people buy TENFOLD music?
You can go to tenfoldband.com again, or we're on iTunes, Amazon, Rhapsody. We're all over the place. And it's the band is TENFOLD, TENFOLD, and our latest album is called On, O-N.
Excellent. Well, you know what, Brian? I hope to see you out there at the House of Blues Anaheim, and that's going to be April 28th with TENFOLD Band and John Easdale of Dramarama, and 100% of the proceeds go to St. Joseph's Cancer Center. So it sounds like a great event.
What time's the event?
The doors open at 8.
8 p.m. All right.
Doors open at 8. Sounds great. Hey, thanks a lot, man.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Always great to hear from you, Brian, and the Off-Road Report with Brian Layton. Awesome.
Nice. Yeah, the only thing I have trouble believing, he was actually in junior high school. I don't understand.
Hey, Brian, you got any response to that?
He hung up.
Oh, no, that's not we're getting out of it. By the way, what you're hearing a little bit in the background as we see some images from last year's House of Blues performance with TENFOLD is a little bit of the music, so you can get an idea of what you're going to hear on the night of that event.
Yeah.